listen, you guys, thank y'all so much for tuning back into my channel. The Inner Intimacy Experience, this is an opportunity for you, okay? As an individual, you go through this transformative, okay, soul journey towards spiritual alignment, self-love, and soulmate manifestation, right? And what this focus is really on is spiritual marriage and inner growth, all right? But it also offers you both unique and an impactful, okay, valuable insights on how to have the inner intimacy experience first with yourself. You got to have that with yourself. So, and what we do, okay, what we do in the inner intimacy experience when you go through this is just very transformative, and it helps you to pretty much, you are going to be able to seek a deeper fulfillment in your life. And I'm talking to women primarily, okay? Women that are struggling with limited beliefs and around relationships and self-worth, right? And this is really for also, you know, this is, listen, this thing is deep, y'all. It's deeper than me. It's deeper, okay? I'm talking about, I love the deeper things of God. So this is why I'm talking about having this inner intimacy experience, because it's deep, y'all. It's a deep thing, right? So I understand how it's important to first, you have to align yourself with God on a more deeper level so that you can basically understand how to connect with your spouse on the spiritual plane, right? I'm talking about cosmic love. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about this earthly love down here, because you know we don't have the spirit of this world. God didn't give us the spirit of this world. I'm talking about agape love, cosmic love. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. So listen. This is for you if you want to align your intentions, y'all, with your soul's desire. And you need to understand how to build a sustainable, spiritual, fulfilling relationship. How do you do that? Okay? You got to have sustaining power. That's all I'm going to say. You got to be able to, listen, you got to learn the art of sustainment, okay? This is what you got to learn how to do. What the art? Everything is an art over here, okay? And I'm talking about the art, okay, of sustaining. And this is serious because a lot of people don't know how to do this, y'all. They don't. People are here today. They're gone tomorrow. They're flighty. They're not stable. They're not grounded. They're not practical, okay? Listen, y'all. Listen. You got to listen actively, okay? You got to pay attention to what your partner is saying, okay, without interrupting them, and show them that you understand their feelings. See, people don't do that. They don't know how to express themselves clearly, okay? It's easy to misunderstand each other. So being clear about your feelings and your intentions will also help you, though, to avoid conflict. People don't know how to communicate. Communication, y'all, is the key. Okay? Listen. Sustaining a relationship, whether it's in your personal or your business life, it requires a combination of effort, self-awareness, communication, empathy. Listen, it ain't just about staying together, but you got to continue to grow together. You got to continue to support each other. And this is what a lot of people, they don't want to do. But how can you be a helpmeet if you ain't willing to help nobody? Listen. I'm giving you the key elements that's going to help you sustain your relationship over time, okay? Listen, y'all better get ready because I got some stuff I'm about to teach, okay? I'm about to teach y'all how, listen, a lot of stuff, maybe some stuff your mama didn't even teach you, okay? Listen here, y'all, because I'm in my mother energy right now, so listen. Oh, and listen to this. Body language, tone of voice, eye contact, okay? I'm talking about communication, y'all. I'm talking about effective communication. See, people know how to communicate, but they don't know how to communicate effectively because they don't understand how to express themselves. And this is why some of their relationships ain't sustainable because they don't know how to express who it is that they are. Okay. See, one thing about being comfortable in who you are as a person and who you are, listen, as the woman of God or the man of God that God has created you to be, you know how to express yourself, okay? And this is what you do in all of your relationships. And this is how you build trust. This is how you build honesty. Trust is the foundation of any relationship, okay? That's why if it's broken, it takes a long time to rebuild. You got to learn how to be honest with each other, even about uncomfortable topics, okay? This is why listen, y'all, they relationships be breaking, y'all, because they don't communicate. People don't know how to communicate. I'm just keeping it real. If you know how, listen, everything is communication. Everything. The good and the bad. If you learn how to communicate, then you will learn how to sustain your relationship. But a lot of people, they don't know. They're afraid to do that. And so you got to do that also with somebody that's big on communication like you. You can't listen, y'all. Listen, communication is key. Y'all got to learn how to effectively communicate. And see, when this is something that you know how to do, it intimidates a lot of people because some people don't know how to express themselves. Okay? So listen, but it's a time to speak now and it's a time to be quiet. You got to learn that. You got to learn what to say, when to say it. You got to know how to say it. Okay? You can't be harsh in your approach. You got to learn how to gently answer, okay? You got to learn how to talk, okay? So listen to this, y'all. Listen, I'm just keeping it real. I'm teaching y'all how to sustain your relationship with your honey or your boo. Listen to this. I'm laughing, y'all, because God got me teaching stuff that people really need help with, okay? Listen, I'm talking about having an inner intimacy experience with yourself. If you know how to do this first, then you'll know how to do it in a relationship, and you'll know how to cultivate that thing. You got to know how to grow the fruit, okay, on the tree. So listen to this, y'all. Listen, you got to learn mutual respect, okay? You got to respect each other. Listen, people's boundaries, their opinions, and their individuality. See, people, they like for you to communicate. They want to communicate their point of view. But the moment listen, people say they real, but as soon as somebody else come in and they give them a different perspective, okay, or opinion, they can't handle it. They can't handle it. They be mad. They be thinking they the only real one when you not the only real one. Other people got an other opinion and perspective than you. So other people have different experiences. We come from different backgrounds. People come from different cultures. Okay? So listen to this. You got to learn how to be Listen, you have to learn how to mutually respect each other. Okay? It's important to treat the other person, okay, as an equal and understand their values and their needs. You got to learn your partner, y'all. Listen. I'm on here teaching y'all. I'm teaching y'all how to sustain your relationship. I'm talking about trust and honesty, mutual respect, share values and goals. Like this is part of having that inner intimacy experience. First with yourself before you can have it with a divine connection. Okay? I'm talking about spiritual marriage, y'all. Talking about a divine union with a feminine and a masculine. Okay? So listen to this. I'm talking about shared values, having common goals or values. Okay? It can act as the glue in your relationship. It can be from anything from wanting the same lifestyle, future goals like marriage, family, career. You got to have aligned morals with people. If you ain't got the same aligned morals, listen, it ain't going to work, y'all. Stop trying to be in relationships with people that ain't got shared values as you, shared goals as you. You know these people live a raggedy life. How that's going to help your life? Listen, I'm teaching y'all. I'm the mother. I'm in my mother energy. So listen, I'm teaching some of y'all women how to become the woman of a man's dreams. Listen, okay? You got to learn quality time together. Okay? Teaching you how to be the full package. Listen to this. So, the world is so busy, y'all. So busy. How do you date your partner on a weekly basis? Okay? What are some things that you incorporate into your relationship to listen? Y'all don't really want me to go there. I'm gonna say that video for another time, okay? On late night adult chronicles or something, okay? Because listen, when I start teaching this thing, y'all know I'm versatile. Y'all know I got experience. So hey, how do y'all, as a couple, I'm talking about relationships, y'all, that are sustainable, spending quality time together. This is one of them. It strengthens your bond with the world. So this world is so busy, y'all. Everybody running around like a chicken with their head cut. How do y'all incorporate into y'all shared values and goals quality time? Because it's important to sustain a relationship to make it grow. Listen, I'm talking about adaptability. I taught y'all I was teaching y'all how to maneuver. You got to learn how to maneuver. You got to learn how to pivot. You got to learn how to do some stuff in this life. You can't be so routine and where you ain't flexible, okay? And you become boring. You don't want to be a boring mate, okay? So listen, people change over time, okay? And that happens. That happened in my marriage, you know? I changed and people grow apart, y'all. So you want somebody you can grow with, not grow apart from. Listen, it gets boring, it gets old. And so, listen, how do you spice that thing up? I'm just keeping it real. Because people grow over time. And so do relationships, y'all. So you got to be flexible. You got to evolve together. Okay? Listen, y'all, listen, in order to grow, y'all got to embrace change. Y'all should be always doing something, okay? You got to embrace change. You got to be willing to adapt to life's inevitables, ups and downs, okay? Listen, how do we handle conflict resolution? Y'all know I'm a problem solver. Avoid toxic behaviors, okay? We can't do the blaming game. We cannot be defensive. We can't be stonewalling, okay? You got to focus on understanding each other's point of view. And then you find a solution and keep it moving, okay? That's it. Disagreements is always going to be part of a natural relationship. But the key is to approach conflict, y'all, with a mindset of resolution. We here to win. At the end of what are we doing to win? Okay, you got to have a winner's mindset. So listen, I'm talking about conflict resolution, emotional support. I'm giving you the key qualities that you need to sustain a relationship, y'all. I'm talking about having an inner intimacy experience first with yourself before you can have it with a partner. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, being there for each other through the tough times. Okay, so showing empathy, understanding when the other person is going through something difficult. People go through stuff, y'all. Every day ain't the same. Okay, so how do you keep the spark alive for romantic relationships, especially romantic ones, y'all? Okay, because sometimes your relationship can slip into routine. I just said this to y'all. So it's important to keep things excited. You gotta be listen, y'all gotta learn how to be excited. How do you be excited in a relationship with your partner? What do y'all do? Listen, this is why you gotta be with somebody that you can explore with, okay? Y'all can go on adventures together. You can be like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory, okay? So you got to try new things together, okay? Express love. Learn how to express your love in different ways. Like, you can't just express your love in one way all the time. That's why, listen, don't make me pull out my love language Bible so I can teach y'all some stuff. Do y'all hear me? You got to keep that sense of curiosity alive. Listen, y'all. This is why I'm on here teaching y'all. So you can have sustainability power in your divine relationship. First with yourself and then with your partner, okay? A lot of women, y'all don't know how to do this. So I'm here to teach it. I'm here to teach. Listen, I'm coming as the whole package, okay? To teach you some stuff. Maybe that your mama didn't teach you, boo. I'm talking about self-care now and being independent. How do you maintain a healthy sense of self even while being part of your relationship? Time apart, okay? And also pursuing personal interests. It don't threaten your relationship. It should strengthen it by allowing each of y'all to grow individually. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You think I'm going to be taking my husband with me to the spa every time I want to go? No, that's something I want to do. This is something I was doing before I had got married. Listen, y'all, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just teaching y'all. I'm teaching y'all some stuff, okay? I'm teaching y'all how to have sustaining power, okay? So you got to learn how to navigate, maneuver, navigate, pivot. Okay? Listen, y'all know I love spiritual warfare. So I be trying to come on here. So I'm teaching y'all how to become, grown women in the Lord. Okay? Listen, you got to navigate life's ups and downs together. Learning from mistakes, continuously investing in each other's well-being. You want somebody to invest in you, okay? You want to stay pretty, you want to stay vibrant and young and sweet, okay? You need somebody that's going to invest into you. You ain't got nobody, you ain't got time for toxic people, partners, relationships, people, trying to tear you down, your little cute, pretty self. You ain't got time for that. Listen. Now, do you have sustaining power in your relationship? Let me ask you that, okay? Think about a particular relationship in your life and ask yourself, is it sustaining? Do we have durability? You don't have time to be going in relationships with people that ain't durable. They ain't got staying power. They ain't got, you ain't got time for that. You ain't got time for no little flighty people that's going to be in and out today. You need people that's going to be solid. They going to be grounded. They going to be practical, okay? And they going to be loyal to a fault. Just like you. You ain't got time. And they going to be spiritual, okay? You ain't got time for no worldly stuff. So listen to this. I love y'all, but I wanted to come on here and just give y'all some key aspects that you may need. I'm talking about this inner intimacy experience. First that you're going to have with yourself and then that you're going to have with your partner. But I'm giving y'all, okay, some key elements, y'all, that will help you to sustain your relationship over time. I'm not done. I'm just getting started. I'm just giving you a snippet of the things that you need. These are key elements, y'all, okay, to be able to sustain your relationship. First with yourself and then with your divine counterpart, okay? I love y'all. Y'all be great. Y'all be great. Y'all be blessed. And I'm coming back. Because I got more downloads. I got more messages and stuff to teach y'all. Okay? I love y'all. Y'all have a good day.